GenOne bringing something up to the pack of utils, the single one, right? And nothing else? And going out of B tunnel as a 5-man core. Ooh. I'm scared. I'm scared of that. BW. We'll do Buratus with the... Oh, another travel Peacock and Kalish taking 2 like that. What a fair counter-strike is going on there. Stinix already did push outside of A-Long. So he does know about the rest of the plans. Unless some kind of locker did not push out of shore before that. Stinix. Ooh, the first. And could be the second. Oh my, Stinix! The third one isn't listed for him. Ah, the hatcher by Glock. And Stinix will reject that battle from that moment. So, Chuk and the guys. The bomb inside of ultimate. And Chuk has at least 30 HP. It's just like 2 hits with the USPS in the body. Oh, the headshot. And maybe the second one also exposed. Look at the movement of Chuk. He's too confident, but Kalash was also on fire over that round. So, clean for him. He will easily upgrade his own armor since he has no damage on. And GenOne didn't manage to get a plant over the first pistol round, so that's why they will do the full eco right now. But I can see the smoke on mid. What's the point? The sneak down the mid. Not the Xbox one, so... Oh, the Guinea! Oh, boom! I did expect a bit more with that damage, but the Hinate is just a Hinate, guys, you know. The masterpiece and the flawless victory could be listed there, yeah. Walk kill for Tommy with MP9, exactly. Oh no, at least 3 with MP9, right? A lot of money coming for him to bring the AWP himself, so... Where did he go? He goes around... Goes around mid area, probably that spawn. MP9 on the ground just in case of the retake for him. I'm looking for this C58 position or suicide steers. Outside along is also under control. The mole usage was a brilliant time, and Stinix, oh crap. Somehow he will miss this gunfight. Unfortunately, with the farm gun, he will lose a lot because of that. It was like a 2-3 frags, but the CS2 sometimes just cheating on you and you not even able to do something with that. Oh, the timing forfeited. Also, let him step back, but he making some more pressure by the noise and stops and falling back afterwards. So, the upper tunnel is also checked out, and we need to put this check mark for the B side, so it would not be a B split maybe right now, but the straight over the B side is not allowed at all. Now we're gonna go over the short side on the purpose of a GenOne side. And what a headshot for the lower tunnel guy. And AW also playing close to the short by the Guinea and stop in the smoke. He's walking for him, but maybe not for a long time. And Tommy will miss the second shot directly towards the short area. Bomb is planting on the default. Chucky, Chucky. Ollie. As fate saw him twice there, missing a lot of bullets from his own magazine. Only 6 left. You see the shadow, and Chucky will clutch it out like this. That's incredible. Even with that decent performance for AW, deep and short, this is not enough. Oh, that's what I was talking about. A lot of interesting key moments happening on the advanced EC League. Testu is a AMKAL pick. You're absolutely right, Mr. Michael. Take a look at the pointers. So AMKAL the right side, it seems, so the pointer looking to the right, so that means This is picked by the right side team. Left side pointer on the same way, so at your source. Or just go to check out the hlt.org webpage. They do have everything for you. Is it the first or the second map? Only the first one. We just only started the series, man. How do you want to get a second map? But by the time we only 20 minutes after the start time, original start time. The hell? We don't have a speedrun right here. This way, on top of the shore, there is smoke down mid. A couple more utils being on the shore. Chug. Forcing enemies to step back from this short area control. But if we're gonna take a look for the utils and stuff, the last flashbang was played for this short epic by the smoke, but Brooksy anyways get a jump down of that. And Kalash is under attack. The B side is under attack, so we're gonna miss him out. And as for Osu, we'll find out another kill by the smoke spray with the USPS. Chucky will take 2 more instead, and 3 more for Chucky. This guy looks that unstoppable. Today, Chucky the king. Last time, Chucky was a casual player of GenOne roster, but on the Dusty, especially with Nope right now, he's showing such a good performance. Decent one. And for the AW, wherever you're gonna go, and whenever, all of these enemies are looking for them. Taki going to take up short. AW spray in advance, but the AP fire wasn't that smooth, so 2 rounds in a row, and we could expect some issues with the money stuff for the AMKAL. Yeah, I keep doing the same, like there was such a good start twice for the 1 win tonight, and the same for the AMKAL. Maybe not the decent one, but by the first 2 rounds I was pretty confident in AMKAL and their great opportunity to get as much as they can based on the city side play. But now GenOne, based on the individual performance, starting to make me a bit surprised, so I'm excited. This is nice to see. Because before the game, maybe I would bet on a 2-0 for the AMKAL in case, in terms of the map, well, surely, but for now, the game is not that easy. I'll make a right predict though. Tommy, this rough fight, 1v3 for Sly, and he will definitely went back. He went through the long area. And about more to get more exit kills, but the guys from AMKAL not even try. EW going to the B side as Fate looking for the short area, and Tommy on the top mid area. Waiting for some more contacts somewhere else. So the bump will bring another score. And GenOne will have a good start. Terrorists win. They are led by the player's life. Looks that sick. That's their economy, by the way. Deca buy included. Even more, they gotta play against the not the fully buy. The AMKAL without the OPAR. And less details to work with, so maybe some of them even need to downgrade to FAMAS by 5 M4s on the board. Nothing about that kits at all. And this could be a problem. This could be an issue. Kalash. Will he be that greedy? Be that confident? get inside of upper tunnel like that. It's really hard. It's really scary to do something like that. Even after this flashbang from the upper tunnel. So it could be like a Titanic hold up or just a little trap besides this site. Another flashbang. Oh, Kalash dodged that easily. This has to be the resmoke. Just do it, yeah. Start the Hinate. And less than a minute left. Where do you want to go? Towards the eye. We have Tommy on the air. We have Stinix inside of the Elung. And S53 over the city. To not miss mid-side control and gather some information by the stepping onwards the short area. So the resmoke on short. Tommy was checking longhouse for the Stinix. We gotta watch the retake protocol probably, but without the kids, I don't know. S53 turning around twice to take down Tarky through the smoke, but Tarky does it. And Tommy with AW. Going to take 2 instead, so 1 man advantage. But nothing about the time, so you have to speed up a lot. If you do really want to make this retake on, so Chucky not missing a single shot this time, but Tommy did a little upset here. Tommy, sneaky dicky from the long, and Brooksy was taking care of them. And this is another kill for Chug this time. And AW without the kids, he has no time already, so that's why he's leading the way again and again. And Brooksy, oh, taking the op, and I think he has enough time to get out. Oh, no, wait, yeah. On a few maps, the range of the bomb explosion radius feels very weird. But on the Dust 2, even if you're gonna be below the site, in that close area, you will not be dying. Yeah, what the hell? Completely unfair. MP9 M4s, FAMAS and Scout rifle for the AMKAL. GenOne also going with the upper hat for rounds in a row. They hold everything under control. Based on the mid play, the slow tempo of the rounds, even though our last round will be a good example of their communication tonight, so they're going good. And Tarky holding up outside box for the pickoffs. And AMKAL throwing, bro. Why do you think so? It's just a lucky start for them. I mean, everyone used to play bad once per series, or at least lose the whole game. It's just not something huge, you know, like everyone who's involved in CS for a long time knows that sometimes Counter-Strike making a real counter play against you, against your own decision making. Double smoke wall again. And nothing besides the A side, only towards the long. The retake once again. Now look at the Taki on the Tommy. This guy is so weird. I think on that moment and that time, this play could pay a lot. He will take a lot of time with his positioning in terms of the first kill, and then I think Kalash could see him, yeah. I'm not gonna miss this fight, so this is a nice point. But the half of the time of the bomb already passed away, but that's Fate taking over with Sly Life and Brooksy as well. Q taking the first, Fate taking the second. The first fake defuse. And the second. And the third one. Oh, the 2 targets inside of a crosshair. Chucky was that. I mean, Chucky was that close. They have another guy with the Chuk and Chucky, but Chucky. AMKAL are doing like that. Be short again. There wasn't like full free meat. What are you talking about? more about long control, right? But I think this composition with the living out short is not that bad. If you're ready for making some kind of those retakes of the A side, this is okay. Wow, and Stinix with S53 showing us a masterpiece. The best duo ever over to the long side area. And IW, oh, this is not a good way out. Probably not really worth it. Alright, Tommy was in charge of this execution. And 2 more guys are coming for the upper tunnel. There is smoke over the upper tunnel though. And more than a minute left, so we can go whatever we want. Against the upper towards the P without... Okay, we do have flashbang, at least. Who's gonna throw it? Oh, they're gonna jump out of the smoke like that. Shut down, Tommy. And wait, will S53 not that accurate to get somewhere else? Because you can check these boxes. Ah, he do expand on the boxes. And that was a great setup for a Stinix, but this time I could feel a little miscommunication by the guys from GenOne. When you do have the guy inside of the smoke close over double doors, you're not able to get out of the side, so you need to hide as much as you can for the win. 4.2 odds for the GenOne is crazy, sometimes it is. But I can explain why this is happening, because we have AMKAL mapping first of all. Yeah, GenOne do not even show anything for the Dusty for the last few months at all. So now we need to realize that AMKAL are not showing their best, but still a favorite of this matchup. But yeah, 4.2 looks kinda really crazy. I know that for some of you, GenOne looks like a completely underdog here, but you have to remember for every single game, everything is possible. Especially in Tier 2 or Tier 3 Counter-Strike like this. The firepower is the key. Like 60 or 65% of the win condition, but it's still pretty important. No, guys, I don't really know what I'm doing with the ads because I have no words how to explain that. I was starting to say it a lot of times. Twitch using the basic settings for the idiots. I'm not even pressing any single button. I'm just full focused on the game. I still think that I'm able to put it on like over the gate. For what reason? Tell me. I have the same issue as you liked when I'm just joining any single stream on Twitch. For now, I'm starting to watch some ads. First of all, maybe this wording will start to feel you myself at the same way. Like, I promise you, I'm not pressing any single button there. 50 seconds. GenOne to take mid-side control, mid-wise, short. Here are a couple utils to do this. All of the smokes again. But isn't that a destination point? Like a final. Ooh. S53 was hiding inside of the smoke deep in city once again. This thing works out pretty well. I need to print it on my textbook for sure. When your enemy is just using this smoke on top of a short, you can hide out over there. And even if they gonna jump out to different city, you will be completely safety out there. Counter-terrorists win. Winning by the time. Sly Not gonna receive any kind of money, but save the Yaki with the second Kevlar. And the Molly with the flashbang in charge. In the meantime, AMKAL. The last 3 rounds were not that smooth. That's truly. But still enough for the win, so. If AMKAL will get up to the 7 rounds by the city side, I think it's gonna be enough to get a win there. City side half usually not that interesting to play. And have a lot of in common with the high risk. With the gambling over the sides, the forecasting. You need to be prepared for everything. BW, preparing the smoke for the upper tunnel. Look at the amount of utils for the AMKAL now. You know, even spanned a single molly before that time. Maybe for the A-long control, right? I lied. Well, sure. That was a single molly on the start to get a A-long control first of all, but Kalash and close of the upper tunnel. The smoke for the upper tunnel for him and molly himself. Mr. Kalash. Oh, you could hear that. And mid side also is under attack. Darky on that eagle. Doing such a massive kill with that eagle. Mr. Kalash. The smoke will fade out in a moment. The 5 men rush straight to the upper tunnel. Just the one molly. And you all are exposed. And you all gone. And that's the answer. How Sly with a single hero AK. Which was saved from the previous round. Will turn everything on. Foresight for the GenOne squad. Taki did a nice job with the mid flank. And that did an eagle kill. And now 3x2. Stinix. Alright, he's out picking the Xbox from the upper tunnel. Brooksy without a killer also on evil himself. And that's completely with the odd situation on like 3v2. I have no clue why the guy without a killer staying on the Xbox in open field like that. So the last 2 guys were hiding on the side and they not even had an option to retrade him, right? So the part of gambling, but this time the gamble protocol was not that necessary. Hey, Miss Asma, how are you doing, mate? How do you spend your last night? I hope your taxi driving mode was actually good. Have a nice evening tonight. I hope your session will be that great as it used to be like. You know, like stupid position making after this. That's true. Just only 130 on the start, and we could realize everything is possible. Maybe Cynics is not even able to get out of a long box anymore. A lot of time Taki spending over there to hide him out. And the same desire to have at least 2 guys behind the B, the 2 guys invested towards the short and the Hinate. And here comes the boom, and the first frag acquired for the Chook. He knocks down, it's this fade right here, the smoke on top of the short area and the re-smoke afterwards. So AMKAL trying to delay this execution. But just like a minute, we need to go to some kind of else position there. You know, there is no chance to step up to the short onto the side, but extra 40 seconds. And maybe with this 3 of the smokes and couple mollies in the single flashbang, they will be able to make that split up towards the B real from the backwards. Stinix missing this fire, this Alec. And Kalash in the crossfire with the city guy play, and 2 more on the ramp. So W with the guys will hunt them all down there. And only Sly is alone this round. He can't do something. But by the wallbangs, AW was quite accurate. And this accuracy will bring a huge result for the AMKAL. In the meantime, we're gonna stick into the technical timeout right here, right now. Why he was standing here with the deagle, also why didn't it pick up the gun? Because the guns were somewhere outside of the B side probably. We did have at least MP9 and close of upper tunnel, and the side player was with them for a ride. I mean, we are talking about the round what was happened 2 rounds ago, like, but yeah, in general there was a dispositioning, and that's it. Everyone could do a mistake, so we need to pause. All good. Oh, not good. Okay. We're gonna bring a tactical timeout right now with that thing. GenOne looks that basic, yeah, sometimes they do. But at the same time, I have the same opinion about AMKAL nowadays. After AMKAL did Power East with the Moldoy, who goes to the Fury afterwards, I think AMKAL lost more than a player. They lost their passion. But somehow they need to revamp everything from the zero and find the synergy and start to play as they used to be. Heal TA players and still want to go on mid, bro. That's kind of delusional stuff, you know? Because with that mid fight, it could bait the outside long player to push top mid. And that's why Stinix was going into that fight and trying to do something like that. So can you pause, please? Yeah, we need it. We can't take technical time out. But what happened? Nobody can't. Nobody can do this. All right, let's go. Kellers did restart the game. Block. Let's go. Maybe. But with this B-side anchor roll, we seem not to get a good stats right now. Maybe after the switching of sides, we'll start to make some banger for the fans. But for now, when you're holding up B, there are not that much options to find the kills. What the hell is going on there? All of those attacker side players were keep fighting with the long side A instead to take care of the back or what, and nobody even was thinking about it. Look, all five just staying in open field and okay. Ridiculous, suspicious, but still quite winnable, quite playable. So let's switch off the sides, and now we're gonna talk a bit more about the CT side of GenOne and AMKAL on the attacker side. But I would say AMKAL sometimes even going way better on the attacker side, but in terms of this matchup, I'm so scared. I'm really scared of the GenOne play. What they gonna bring it to us right now. Yeah, there was kind of deep fight for the long, that's why they didn't care about it backwards, but feels weird, so that's for sure. I'm totally agree with you. Chucky holding up lower with the Brook C together. Looks like a heavy trinit. And Sly also taking control of the upper, but from the B side directly. And EW saw the Lux in front of him. With that lack of guys besides B, the call should be to go up to the B side, but there is the smoke. Oh, there is no more smoke for the double doors. Alright, if Sly will shoot like that, we don't really need it. Alright, Sly just proved me wrong in the moment. The upper tunnel fight also exists for the test fate, but bullets are gone. The last bullet dream happened for the Chuk instead, and Chucky, Sly, and Kalash will interact with the fight. And look, where is Stinix? But the kids inside of the upper tunnel, Stinix need to step up, need to kill the defuse. Get it, Stinix! It will definitely do that. There is no more time. I don't even can imagine in what reality Sly How much time does he have? I mean, now he has enough to make this defuse, but what was the timer of the defuse on the previous try? Was it like a second before the defuse completed, or why did he... Why did he just cancel defuse with the first time? The Xbox player take a long time fight for him. And this is not enough still to make a proper defuse, and... Wow. Okay, GenOne will take this piece to round. In the meantime, AMKAL bringing us with a good guitar bikes. 4 pieces on it. And a slight pack of utils, but with the same idea. To try to get out of B. AW sitting on the upper tunnel. Chucky looking towards the short play just in case, and Brooksy and the guys are trying to hold out the side together. They're playing like completely mirrored idea. On the AMKAL, there's the smoke. Oh, the smoke was a bit unlucky timing. But what a beautiful spray with the MP9 and anchor, so the B-side will stay alive forever. They never miss out the side control and everything on the Tommy's shoulders. Only 1v3 clash for him right now. There was 1v4 before, but you know, 90 bullets in magazine. He has a molly, but 3 guys from a double doors in the window directly. The first, oh, how much bullets you will miss that out. And T4 Tommy, another bomb, and another good opportunity, another good try. To have a win, to get a win, to claim a win there. And still such a good damage by the economy onto GenOne side. Yeah, AMKAL not give up. Galil by over and over, time by time. Let's go. S53 right on the top, by the way. Maybe it's the first time for a long time when I'm just seeing this high individual performance for him. I'm not saying it like he's throwing any other games, but it's really nice to see that even IGL of the team. Maybe not sure about IGL right now, but I do think so. Still able to do a lot with the firepower though for the team. Minute on the timer. Yo, don't do this one more time. AMKAL. They're about to go to B side once again. Look at this. Yo. A little pressure on from a short, but the guy on the long area can hear everything. I don't think that used to be a precious and 100% sure fake to work. And yeah, this angle for Sly will work out. Not a molly. AW got it off with the side play, and AW will bring 2 more kills for the B side himself somehow. In front of him there was a molly. Against him there was the 2 opponents, but at the same time, but he still managed to get it on. That's how they should do that. And that's the power moment for the AMKAL. GenOne going to the sea. Looking for the better time. Thinking about the future. And that's the way, that's the point.
Terrorists win.
3 rounds difference. Another rebuy incoming for the GenOne, but the last bonus is absolutely the same on the both sides. Like 1.9k for each player. AMKAL will reinvest everything what they have right now. The same is going for the GenOne. So in terms of the AMKAL win, it has to be up to the 11 to 6. Probably. Because I'm not sure about GenOne. Maybe they will force with the 1.9 loss bonus. I don't actually know about it. The 5 M4s. A single pack of kits. And a bit lack of utils already. They invest a bit of that on start. And Brooksy. Oh, the good. That was a nice crosshair placement. For the short and cable control. AW missing the timing of the mid play and turning around to look at short instead of the mid close. Oh. Here comes the boom, and somehow Brooksy didn't get enough damage to kill off another guy on top of the short 4 HP left for Tommy. So isn't that luck for him? And Turkey fighting over the side behind the Spanish box. There is the Molly. There is the Dav. Bloodbath for him. Tommy with the 4 HP left baiting hard. The guys from the city steers and the long guy. Why, Cynics? Why you use this utility instead of a fight? Just why? And GenOne will take that round all, but Stynix, I think he might find the answer on that question, why he did it, but from our perspective, that was crazy to use the Molly. And tactical timeout is going to the GenOne hats. They will get less money, but still need to do something with that. So, single Aki. They will try to manage their utils and stuff to find the best composition about the position around the map. Like, they could get out of the long to hold up short together, to have a proper heavy nade protocol as they did it like before, or just have something around the upper tunnel instead, but they're not allowed to play 1 by 1 over this round. That's what my guarantee for you guys. Only about a duos or trios somewhere. No, never. And nothing else. That's the goal for Stynix. Maybe it's gonna be a revenge for him for the previous round. Some homework should be done, and that was the hatch for the Death Eagle by Stynix, like that. In terms of this scenario, if GenOne will lose this round, like they wouldn't have anything for the rebuy, so I think they might go up to the save if they're not gonna gamble the right away of the execution. They're playing about the 3B right now. The long carry also with that deep out push for Chucky, but Chucky in such a dangerous position against the Eagle. There's Eagle in close, so yeah. And the B side is not completely opened, but in terms of the utils, 2 smokes, couple flashbangs, Molly. And in general, after this unfortunate mid-fire for Stynix, let's shoot. Oh, where is the 9 number? I cannot see it. Carlos with a scout with a double headshots. I was trying, guys. I promise you. I was trying to find this 9 button and we got a miss the first shot, but the second was on our screen for sure. And that was a disaster play. The 2 headshot with the scout. I was looking at the minimap and trying to find a 9 number on my keyboard, but for some unknown reason that doesn't work at the time. And Chucky leading to safe. Departs to the safe. Down to 7, AMKAL. Stepping up. Taking that important round. Taking immediately over the revenge for the previous one and will be that accurate, I would say. GenOne still able to do something with this situation. But if we're gonna take a look for the money stuff and call, I think they will be okay despite of the roller coaster the last bonus with the 1.4k for each one. Oh damn. The rebuy for 2 exists. At least for the 3 guys, so yeah, they will be definitely fine. 3 men on the long, even 4 on the start, and the mid guy also looking for the Xbox. Stinix having such a interesting aim lab session. It's out of the box area. Brooksy looking down mid, and A side is under attack already, so is Fate taking down Chug. Chucky on the same side. And the mid guy also gone complicated. And A side off to the guys. Chucky and Sly together. Chucky, nice one. And maybe another one. And another one. And another one. Okay, Stinix taking off Taki. Sly charging the kill against the AW. And against the Tommy. And against the Stinix. That was extremely close with that spray off. But the bullets also have a single aspect, important moment. Bullets used to be out of a magazine. They are not infinite like. And 11 to 7. The least try for the GenOne to settle back city side half. The least time to do that in the most powerful way. Sly already missing the fight. Out giving this open frag of the round and entry for the side. Although with the Brooksy death like this. Yeah. Nice shot. Nice. The short bottom molly. And the B. The B side exposed, so we get everything what we need. And as Fate with AW will finish the last 4 players besides the A short. So 12 to 7. GenOne, you're going that crazy on the mid of the game. They just crush good comeback. They're going good with the city side pistol and afterwards. But one single mistake. And probably you will with the first map, but let them show something way intense. The last round, the last dream, last HP for them. They're missing the fire for the long, the flashbang for the peek off, or the double smokes outside. Now let Taki to see something above. Brooksy push down the lower tunnel. And Titanic also. Oh, Mr. Sly, hear them out. Mr. Sly. Sly, taking off alive of Kalish. And bomb carrier also being spotted. And flashbang for the escape. Ah, the Brooksy also missing this Ranzify on the spawn. But look, bomb carry is not following the B side at all. Extra 50 seconds. Chucky looking for the target. Not alone. He's not. One there. Tommy. I'll give his own life for this ball rotation and the bomb carry. I have bad news for the bomb carry. W needs to, to sneak into the box immediately. And I think Chuk. So on the radar exactly. Or wait. Mercedes. Nice flashbang. The bomb nibbled, and that's the little surprise for the AMKAL. Chuk was shifting down the top mid with the suicide, and now the first round for the last 3 of AMKAL. GenOne, you need to take up to the 4 more to start the overtime series there. Yeah, I think GenOne has a good potential in general, but fundamental stuff. What about the consistency? What about confidence sometimes? I know maybe the rest of them still young players. But against the AMKAL in these situations, you need to take such a good plan, such a strong mentality. You're not supposed to push it that much as it was for the previous round. Like, a part of conversation, surely maybe some of you will not agree with me about the pushes and stuff. Well, there was the boost for the short area, so Chuk dodged double flashbangs there, but it's already 5v3, guys. Taki inside of the long. He will wait for the Stinix as much as he can, and Stinix will miss him so much. And 4v3 right now with the looking from the B area. Sly will hunt down Kalash this way, about 3x2, and the time is playing not for a side of a GenOne. What a bold up pick by the smoke, and S53 trading EW instead. Sly find a guy on top of shore, but another one wasn't close of a CT stairs. So 13-8, and a great opportunity for the AMKAL to start with a win on their own map.